Hey gang, Ryan Cozy with the Chapel at Crosspoint. Hope and pray that everybody's doing well. I was gone for a couple weeks, 1 week on vacation, the other week doing travel on the road. Wanted to give you just a brief update on some of the things that are going on within Christ Together. Number one, November is fast approaching. We're very excited about the time that we're going to have at Hill Country Bible Church, November 12th to 14th. Been very excited at some of the people that have said yes to attending, and so I'm very encouraged by that. I believe Melissa Nelson had informed me that there's at least 50 people who have already signed up and said yes. There's another handful of invites going out from the Northeast here soon. I believe tomorrow they'll be going out. And we're really excited at what the turnout could be for Austin, Texas, and we'll keep you posted on that. A couple of neat things that have happened as we've documented relationships that have come in from a variety of different regions. The reality is we have over 1,400 relationships that we can document right now. That sometimes involves multiple relationships within one church, but to have that many relationships for us has been really encouraging. And when we burrow down further, the reality is there's going to be more relationships that we discover. We're getting some information back from a couple of places, Virginia Beach, Michigan, and Houston, Texas. And as that information comes in and we get a fuller picture of what that all looks like, we'll have more relationships, which we're very excited about. The relationships that we're really excited about, though, as we burrow into that a little bit more, is the partners that we would call foxhole partners, people that have been swinging and attempting to get after their geography for a couple of years, and not only have they been doing it, but they've made some tangible progress, and we call them foxhole partners. And of those 1,400 relationships, we've documented over 300 of them as being a level 3 relationship, a very deep relationship with what we're trying to accomplish. There are a number of other relationships that are at a lower level, but to have that percentage of people has been very encouraging for us, and it's really informed us about certain people that we need to be very intentional with relationally that maybe you all have known that we haven't necessarily been aware of. The other thing that I'd share with you is in the total number of relationships that we've had, and again, we're trying to fill in a lot of blanks at this point in time, but what we found is there are over 100,000 people that are a part of the churches that we have documented a guesstimated attendance at churches that we've listed from the relationships that we have. And we're still going to continue to populate that list. That's one of the things that we're trying to run down now. But even within the 300 churches, the 300 relationships that we had listed, there's over 30,000 people in those relationships that we've documented at a very intimate level, a level 3 relationship. I just wanted to ask you all to please pray for those churches. Pray for those relationships. Pray that God would help us to really cultivate those relationships well. I'm very excited about Austin. I'm excited to keep you guys back in the communicative loop about some of the things that are developing. And I wanted to give a final plug just to encourage you all. There have been a steady streams of videos, of resources and PDFs that have come into the shared space. And I'm not sure that everybody is utilizing that space, but I want to let you know we have well over 180 videos of people, just normal people doing extraordinary things. And I know for me, when I look in through those videos and I vet them and just get an understanding of what's going on in these other regions, I gotta be honest, it's incredibly encouraging to me. And so if you have an opportunity to dig into the shared space, please do. I think it'll be very encouraging to you. Jeff Shipman, just as a final example, he sent us a couple of examples of an individual getting after it missionally in their neighborhood, a small group getting after it, and a group of churches in Lexington, South Carolina working together with one another. Gang, I strongly encourage you to take a look at those. They're very encouraging. They're very motivating to me, not just in my partnership with churches here in Western New York, but even on my street with people that God has allowed me to build relationships with in my geography or in my domain of influence. And so, God bless you, gang. I wanted to get back in touch with you all, stay in the communicative loop with you all. Please feel free if you have any questions, any thoughts or concerns, and you want to touch base with me. Please feel free to do that at rkozey@thechapel.com. God bless you, gang.